Well, hey friends, welcome back to our Acts Bible reading series. Today we're in Acts 23, and we find Paul standing before a council of the Jewish religious leaders, and they are trying to find all kinds of evidence to imprison Paul, or maybe even worse. But when things start to get heated, Paul recognizes something really important. There are two different groups of people in the room. Two differing theological mindsets are represented there. So he uses this to his advantage. He says something that he knows is going to stir up some controversy, and it does exactly what he would hope for it to. But things get so heated that the Roman soldiers who are there are like, we got to get him out of here. Otherwise, they're going to tear him to pieces right here in the middle of the room. So Paul gets out, they take him down to the barracks, and later that night something really interesting happens. God comes close and speaks to him. Now I want to read you what God says to Paul that night after this whole experience. This is Acts 23 verse 11. That night the Lord stood near him and said, "Keep up your courage, for just as you have testified for me in Jerusalem, so you must also bear witness in Rome." Now, it's a simple moment, but it's this moment where the Lord's presence comes close to Paul. And I imagine that as things got heated that day, and maybe over the past several days, there were moments where Paul may have been tempted to give up, tempted to just recant, tempted to just not keep going. But the Lord comes close to Paul that night, and he says, "Keep up your courage. Like, you may not be able to see what I'm doing here, but I have something significant planned for you. Just like you're doing here, you're going to go to the place that you've been wanting to go the whole time, and I'm going to get you there." Paul has been wanting to go to Rome, and God tells him in this moment that he can keep up his courage because that's exactly what God has planned for him. So, my offering to you would be listen for God's voice even in the chaotic moments, because in those chaotic moments, God is securing you, he is sending you, and he is filling you with his Holy Spirit. So wherever you go today, may you share him and reflect him with the world around you. And I'll see you in the next one. Grace and peace, my friends.